Hey everyone, we're live. This is a special announcement here from Zenler. So I hope you are all well and that you've been waiting and we've kept you in suspense for a few minutes. We've decided to come in a few minutes late just to get you chomping at the bit with anticipation of what's going to be announced throughout the course of the next hour or so during this special live event. So hopefully you're all starting to come in now. You're all starting to warm up. The only place we're streaming this right now is live in the Facebook community. So hopefully you are here. But if you are, just let us know you're here. Just give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a type in where you're watching from. That's always a nice one to have. We've done it particularly late in the UK just to get all of our American friends in as well. And hopefully our Australian friends will still be up for this. Although they might have to get up a little bit early, but nevertheless, hopefully you're still here. So let us know that you're here and that you're joining and you're settling in and getting ready for what's lining up to be quite a spectacular event for you. Now, we haven't done one of these before, so this is new for us as it is for you, but I think what we're going to be unveiling today is well worth the anticipation and the build up that we've got here. So I'm going to hand over to Rakesh. He's going to take the first segment of this special edition.
Cool. Thanks for joining us live, guys. Listen, guys. Today is going to be absolutely worth your time. We're going to unveil something brand new that you will have access to as a Zenler Pro and Premium member. And believe me, you're going to be thrilled with what we got in store. But before we dive in, I wanted to see who we got here today. If you are brand new to Zenler, can you type in new in all caps in the chat? If you're brand new, type in new in all caps. And if you are an existing Zenler user, let us know how long you've been with us, a month, a year, since the beginning. Just want to take a look at the chat first to see who we got here today.
We've got loads of comments in at the moment.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Geraldine says, hello, everyone. John says, hello from Trinidad and Tobago. Scott from Seattle. Chrissy, well time. Excellent, excellent. Cool. Yeah, excellent. Look at the chat. Excellent. So yeah, we got newbies there, we got veterans, we got everyone in between. A shout out to all the existing users. We see you. It's great to see such a diverse group. Today's announcements are going to be exciting for all of you. Speaking of exciting, what we are revealing today will give you a glimpse of where we are headed to, where course platforms in general are headed to. Plus, we have a huge update that's happening within Zenler. We can't wait to share that with you too. It's been an incredibly busy year, and we've been working tirelessly on something special for a long time. David, I remember you said it felt like you felt like a kid in the candy store when you first saw these updates, right?
Absolutely. It was it was pretty amazing because one is we've got a big announcement coming up. We've got two announcements, but the second one that we're going to show you, it will open up everything that you're doing for your courses and your members. And just wait until Rakesh announces it, because then we're going to have a good old discussion about it at the end, and you guys can join us. A lot of you in the chat. If you've joined us, then what you'll know is you've paid for your Pro and your Premium. All these massive new features that are coming out, we don't charge you anything extra for. You're just going to get them straight away, and this is going to be superb for you. It's never been a better time to join Zenler. And of course, you've seen, some of you guys have already seen some of the branding stuff coming out, so we completely revamped things and taken things up a level, which Rakesh is going to talk about.
Yeah, thanks, David. Yeah, I think I'm seeing the chat, and I see Jill has been with Zenler for 3 years. Victoria since 2020. Carol says she's been a Zenler user since 2021. And Irene says she's been a Zenler user since 5 years. So Laurie and Adam says she's been a user since 2 years. Tracy says 3 years. Love it. Yeah, I mean, so many users, right? Guys, thanks for coming on live. It means so much to us. Well, folks, we are about to take Zenler to the whole new level. Hope you guys are ready for this. But before we get to it, I wanted to take a little trip down the memory lane, shall we? Let's go a little bit back to 2019, a year that was totally pivotal for Zenler. 2019, the year we decided to shake things up and reimagine what new Zenler could be. That's right. We didn't just sit in the room and brainstorm ideas. We went straight to the source. We went to you. We went to the creators. That's you. And not just a handful. We are talking about 400 creators or so. We literally had one-to-one Zoom calls with so many of you. I think so many of you may remember that. So many of you were so kind enough to share your experiences, your frustrations, your wishes with us. It was like a massive focus group, but way more intense and insightful. We wanted to understand the biggest pain points that online course creators had, and we really did learn a lot. From content creation struggles to marketing challenges, we got a 360-degree view of what you guys really need. And this wasn't just a listening exercise. We took all the valuable feedback and used it as a foundation to build the platform for you. Every feature, every tool, every aspect of the platform was designed to address real problems you guys face every day. We want to make your life easy. It's funny, isn't it? We thought we were actually building a platform, but what we were really doing was building on creating solutions for you. So after all the intense research and development in 2019, we were ready to take the next step. That's right. 2020 was the year New Zealand spread its wings and took flight. In early 2020, we launched New Zealand as a private beta. So it was not open to all. It was a private beta. Now, this wasn't just any ordinary beta launch. We were inviting you guys to be a part of something truly special. We started onboarding users in waves, carefully selecting a group of dedicated course creators to join us in the journey. With each wave that joined us, we welcomed the new beta testers who not only got access to New Zenler, but also became our partners in refining the platform. This wave kind of approach allowed us to manage the influx of feedback effectively and make rapid improvements between each cohorts. It was an exciting time filled with anticipation, and let's be honest, fair share of nail-biting moments as well. We were essentially asking you guys to build your businesses on a platform that is still evolving, talking about trust, right? But you know what? You guys, the community rose to the challenge superbly. You didn't just use the platform, you became co-creators, providing us with invaluable feedback and suggestions. Every bug report, every feature request, every bit of praise, and yes, every bit of criticism helped shape Zenler into what it is today. It was almost like watching a butterfly emerge from its cocoon, with every week passing by, coming with it a lot of improvements and refinements. Looking back, the private beta period was crucial. It allowed us to test, iterate, and improve at a super rapid pace. And it set the foundation for New Zealand you love and know today. Now, you might think that our collaboration with creators ended in 2019 or 20, but that couldn't really be further from the truth. Absolutely not. In fact, we doubled down on our commitment to community-driven development. That's right. We continued to work hand in hand with our vibrant community to evolve Zenler into a creative platform of choice. We literally shaped our roadmap based on what you guys need. I don't think there is any platform out there that has been built around your feedback, quite like Zenler. I hope you guys agree with that. Let me know in chat. It's like we were co-creating Zenler with you guys, with our community. Every feature, every update, it all stems from the real conversations we have with you, our support has with you. And the best part, the approach means you just don't get a platform, you get solutions to all your challenges. Whether it's a course creator in US, Australia, a coach in Canada or India or UK, your voices help shape Zenler. It's a continuous cycle of feedback, development, and improvement. We're not just building a platform, we are setting up a total operating system or an ecosystem for you guys. That's why Zenler has become the go-to choice for so many of you guys, so many creators. Not just our platform, it's yours too, because you helped build it. So to all the users out there, keep that feedback coming. You're not just using Zenler, you're helping build its future. And to those considering joining Zenler, join us, be part of a platform where your voice really matters. Now let's talk about Zenler community for a moment. We're incredibly grateful to serve over 50,000 users across wide spectrum of niches. Zenler platform now supports creators in various niches from yoga, music, lifestyle, productivity, coding, photography, dog training, and so on. Hundreds and hundreds of niches. You name a niche, we have creators with courses on those niches. It's really humbling to see how creators are using Zenler to share the expertise to build, to convert their passion into income and build sustainable online businesses. We have seen instructors at various stages of their journey finding success on the platform. And what's particularly interesting for me is the diversity of our user base. We're both newbies who quickly go on to become Zenler stars. For those who don't know, Zenler stars are instructors who hit certain milestones, 10,000, 1,000, 50,000, 1 million course sales. So we are both we have got newbies and we got who go on to become Zenler stars and established experts choosing Zenler for their course and coaching needs. And we are always learning from you guys. Your feedback and success stories help us improve and evolve the platform. Like Melissa, she has grown her businesses to become a $1 million instructor with over $1 million in sales. She began using Zenler in October 2022, so not so far ago. It's inspiring to be part of her growth. We absolutely love her. She even unboxed a Zenler Star box live on the group. That was fun. David and Kevin, she's just such an inspiration, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Melissa is really good. I wanted to make a note here that we have other $1 million instructors on the
Yeah,
platform as well. In fact, we have quite a lot, and we have a lot that are
yeah,
making a lot more. But in Melissa's case, it's really special because she has come forward and told you all about how her success. And sometimes it's very hard to pin successful course creators down to actually talk about it. And Melissa is very, very special in that regard because she tells you everything she's been through. And that's what I love about her. She's done many interviews with us. She's always an advocate of Zenler and with Kyla as well. I know Kyla's in the chat. So Kyla helps out as well with all her stuff. And it's really
yeah.
good. Melissa does lovely thing, tells you exactly how she got to where she is, which I think is really beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so amazing to see so many $1 million instructors on the platform. Just shows what you can achieve with the right tools and the right interest. So from 2020 to 2023, we were literally churning out features faster than any platform out there. It was like a feature creating marathon, and we were really sprinting all the way. Those were really intense times. Our development team was working at an incredible pace, addressing every single pain point you guys have one at a time. And Zenler's journey over the past couple of years has been quite the roller coaster ride. It's classic tale of growth, challenge, and ultimately success. David and Kevin, you know all about this, right? Um,
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the thing about Zenler, and I'm sure Kevin will chime in here as well, is that we are very reactive to what you guys say. As Rakesh already mentioned, like this platform is really been built from you and built by you guys. And that was initially like platforms start and you match your competition, you try and outdo your competition. But Zenler's different because it's now all driven by what you're saying. So of course, the development team are doing features out all the time in around 2023, and there had to be a point where the system or the foundations had to be almost renewed to get everything to be even better with the code that was being put in. So we've gone back on that, but we produce more things like workshops and showing you the tools and just solidifying what we've already got. How
yeah,
do you feel about that, Kevin?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think obviously when a platform progresses and matures, which Zenler has over the last 4 years, new stuff's come in, new people have come in, people that were users like David and I have come in to help support the community more, from a how to use it and the new features side of things. And I think that's really important that a lot of the support that's offered by Zenler to its users comes from actual course creators, and I think that's quite unique in a lot of ways
yeah,
because we're sort of David and I and the rest of the Edco team, we're sort of the middle people. We get it from the course creator's point of view. We get it from the Zenler point of view. So we can say, actually, although the development team might go, why do they need that? We can go, well, they need it because as a course creator, this makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I think that's really unique. Yeah, it comes with challenges. We had the challenge not so long ago where some of the free accounts were coming in and just hacking out emails left, right, and centre and really overloading the system. And we had to say, hang on a sec, right, this isn't fair to all of the other people here. We're going to have to look at how we can manage that situation. And we did. It was a challenge. It was a tough time, those few months, right? Multi-factor authentication came in and things like that to tighten up on security. Massively important. But the fact is we don't react to situations that come up like that. We have to sit there, assess it, work it out, and then actually get it developed and implemented. And although that's done often quite speedily, it's not done as a knee-jerk reaction. It's done considered, as in, will this last not only this week, but in 6 weeks, in 6 months, 6 years? Is it there for the long term? And that's, I think, one of the really important things to recognise with how the amazing development team actually work really, really hard that none of you ever get to meet, right? But they're behind the scenes doing all of that and making it work for you all. So when you log in and your students log in, you know what? They have one of the best experiences that they can.
Yeah, so right. Yeah, I think we're incredibly blessed that we got a lot of course creators who have become educators on the platform. So I don't think there's any platform where they normally hire people who have no connection with course creation and then get them trained. But here, all of our team, all of our education team is from a course creation background. So they know you, they know your problems. Well, I thought
we also
I'll share.
cause problems as well, Rakesh, don't we?
Yes.
Because we're saying what we want, what we know the users want. So we're always like saying to you, the developers team, can you do this? You should do this because they're not going to be happy unless you do that. So it's quite funny, really. And I know Kevin, like a while back, actually insisted that like blogs were put in there because he knows it's such a part of it and got that done. And I think Kevin, you actually you were paying a lot for your blogs, and you then when they did that, you switched all your stuff to Zenler blogs.
Yeah, I think Kevin championed the blog feature for you. So
I definitely championed it, and I think it took about 8 or 10 months to get it through because it's a big part of the system, right? It's not something you can build overnight and throw out. It's not a minor update. It's a big area within Zenler, and to get it to work properly, you've got to do it right. But yeah, obviously that was something that, and it's continually to be developed. It's not the end of the blogs where it is right now, but certainly where it is far better than where it was, which was non-existent, so really, really good feature for that.
Yeah, I thought I'll share some of the story with you, some of the backstory regarding the challenges that we had with you guys before proceed to the next bit. Yeah, so new users were coming onto the platform faster than we could have imagined. It was really exciting, but as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for. Rapid growth brought with it a whole lot of challenges, whole host of challenges. The platform's code and infrastructure were pushed to the limits. We had people trying to break in and a lot of issues around it, and it was almost like we were trying to fit a giraffe into a small car, and things were getting a bit cramped. That's one way to put it. We realized we needed to take a step back and reassess. We did not want to continue building on features on top of what we had. We decided to take a pause. So in 2023, we actually made a very bold decision. We hit the actual pause button on adding new features, and instead of adding new features, we focused on revamping our entire system, so from ground up. So in case you wondered why we are not belting out features left, right, and center, that's because of this. We decided to take a step back. We decided to hit a pause and improve the platform for you before we add new features. It wasn't an easy decision. We knew you guys are eager for new features, but we also know that to serve you better in the long run, we need to strengthen the foundation. So we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work. The team spent countless hours rewriting code, optimizing our infra, and future-proofing our systems. It was a challenging year, full of late nights and a lot of cups of coffee and tea or whatnot. But you know what? It was worth every single minute. Absolutely. And now, as we stand here today, Zenler is stronger, faster, and more capable than ever before. We're not just ready for the present, we are prepared for the future as well. And that future includes some exciting features that our revamped system has made it possible. That's right. All of that rework has set the stage for the innovations that we couldn't have thought about earlier. So to all users who stuck with us during the transition, a big thank you. Your patience and support has been really incredible, isn't it, David and Kevin?
Yeah, absolutely. It has, because the platform, we had to take a step back, because what we're doing, and this is the thing that a lot of you guys probably don't know because you're not coders or programmers, but actually building things, or the foundational roots of things, so that we're using new technologies and all of these things takes a long time. And we're also migrating databases as well. And we've done this recently, what I want to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about it yet because Rakesh has not mentioned it. But there's a massive lot of infrastructure changes, like servers we're using, massive changes, and they take time. It takes time to do this stuff. And because we're building this brand new foundation, it means that stuff going forward is going to slot in. So you're going to see when this comes in, that features start coming back and start being done faster, because at the moment all our resources are going into just setting this foundation. So your patience is really appreciated. But the platform's just superb anyway. I love the page build and everything else, and I know you guys do. So we're always keeping our roots. We've got our roots, but we're just making it better and better going forwards.
Cool. Yeah, although we were working hard on the platform side, we were actually doubling down on another thing that Zenler does best, just like what Lauren said. We were doubling down on live education and support. That's right. Actually, Zenler hosts more live education and support sessions than any platform out there. And I'm not just talking about a small margin here. We're talking about by far more live sessions than any platform out there. It's not even close. These aren't just live sessions. We are talking about high quality educational content from our expert educators. You guys love these live training sessions, just like Lauren said. Because you get the chance to directly talk to us, ask questions in real time, stay up to date with all the Zenler features. And the interesting thing about the sessions is it's attended by users from other platforms as well, because we run so many workshops. We get everyone, not just our users, we get from other platforms as well, because we run a lot of generic sessions as well, related to course creation and community and so on. Let's not forget about our live support desk. Twice a week, we run live support sessions to help users get up to speed and troubleshoot any issues. It's like having your own personal Zenler expert on a speed dial. Well, may not be speed dial, but does anyone use that? I don't know. Yeah, so seriously, these live support sessions are game changers. They are not just fixing your problems, they're empowering you guys to make most out of Zenler. So we are giving you all the help you can to make the best of the platform. It's about creating a really learning environment where you can well utilize all the features. Yeah. So with Zenler, we are not only providing you with a platform, solid platform, but we are providing you with unmatched live education support and education and support. You want to add on that, David and Kevin?
I remember the first time I introduced Office Hours Live. It was within the first month of David and I coming on as educators, and I remember the face that both of you pulled when I suggested we would go live every week in the group, because it hadn't been done before, right? Nobody had done this in the group, and I was so convinced that the live element for an educator was going to be really beneficial, not only to Zenler but also to the people in there. And it's gone from strength to strength. And we started off with challenges, then it morphed into boot camps and workshops and day with Zenler and things like this. And I think I dread to think how many hours we've racked up doing live sessions over the last 4 or 5 years. It must be in the thousands of hours by now, for sure.
Don't tell Rakesh.
Yeah. I'm getting to it.
Yeah, but the more important thing with it and with doing the live sessions, and I think what a lot of people that attend them get, is they get that connection with us as Zenler representatives. And if you go on to a lot of other platforms where they're doing live sessions, they don't have that openness of backwards and forwards conversation. It's often more like a webinar scenario where you can't get your voice heard and also put in front of the other Zenler users, because we encourage that, right? We've done interviews, we've done joint workshops with people and all of this that are just Zenler users. And I think that's one thing we really look forward to, is doing these live sessions, including the people that are in the platform as well, not just us going do this, do that. It's getting you all involved and getting that backwards and forwards rapport going, because the more you know us and we know you, the better the platform will build, because we'll get that free flow of information, and they're so valuable. David and I come off of workshops and feedback to the team. Somebody came up with this idea. They thought this would be really good. They've asked why we can't do that. Why is that? Because that's how we get feedback as well, so we can improve. So yeah, lives for us, I think, has been massive.
So as I said earlier, we are talking about by far more live sessions than anyone else. This year, from Jan to September, I was taking account, and we ran 150 plus live streams and events. Weekly office hours, as Kevin mentioned, every single week, Jan to September 2024, where you guys can ask us anything, and then we'll try our best to help you with that. And the support desk, Zenler is the only online course platform that actually does this. So 60 plus support desk sessions from Jan to September 2024. Twice a week, we run live support sessions to help you guys get up to speed and troubleshoot any issues that you might be facing. So these sessions act as a bridge between you and support. So 60 plus live support desk sessions just this year. Isn't it amazing? The sessions acting as a bridge between you and tech support. Cool. And some of these live sessions that we ran this month, recently, you can see all. I'm not going to go through all of them. So Zen streams in Jan, we ran full stack marketing workshop, February, ChatGPT workshop, March, live workshop, another workshop on AI. So many workshops. These are not just any live sessions. We are talking about high quality education content from the education team. You guys love these live sessions because you get to learn directly from the pros, helping you troubleshoot any issues in real time. And also these live streams help you learn a lot. So, all right, guys. So I'm getting to it. All right, everyone, we have got not just one, we got two major announcements for you guys today. That's right. We are kicking things off with our first big reveal, and trust me, it's going to set the stage for everything else. And after this, we got even more exciting news about a big thing, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's dive into our first major announcement today. We're thrilled to introduce you to the new phase of Zenler. That's right, we have undergone a complete rebrand, and we can't wait to show you guys what we have come up with. And that's right, some of you probably have got a sneak peek into it. That's right, we have just reimagined our brand to better reflect who we are today and where we are headed. So let's start with Zenler's new logo.
Welcome to Zenler's new brand image. Our logo is an abstract letter Z. The symbol is also representation of our brand idea, the creator's toolbox. Different shapes stand for different tools, yet they are brought together to create a single entity. Zenler, an all-in-one course creation, delivery and marketing platform. Zen is not some kind of excitement, but concentration on our usual, everyday routine. Zen is not an art, it's not a religion, it's a realization. Only when you find your center can you achieve greatness. Welcome to Zenler, your center. Experience Zen with the all-in-one platform.
And there we have it. So you're going to see now we've got brand new colors. We've got a brand new logo. And I hope you guys are going to love it because we've got some really vibrant colors coming along as well. So as you can see, Kevin there has got that lovely blue background on there. And Rakesh will be back in a minute after the quick change. Like that little quick change we did. So what's the feedback? You guys like it?
You guys love the logo?
They're liking it. You know, a lot of you saw it this morning. We saw a post going up and we turned them off, okay, guys, and we were just doing that because we wanted the kind of reveal to everybody that knew this thing was coming up. But I know that you guys saw it in your admin dashboard and all of these things. And Carol's got the shirt already, David. Yeah. So we all have the shirt. We all have different designs, different colors, and it's very vibrant now. And I think Rakesh is now going to do a slide share of the branding part.
Yeah, cool. I think we got a lot of people loving the logo. Robin says, like the logo. I do like the new logo, says Ali, etc., etc. I like the simplicity. It's not New Zealand number, no, it's simply Zenler, says Julia. Cool. So there it is, folks. Our new logo takes essence of what New Zealand is and elevates it to the new heights. You can see how different shapes form together to become the letter Z. Each shape on the letter Z represents a different tool in the platform. It is a visual representation of how New Zealand is, how New Zealand brings together all those different tools, course creation, delivery, marketing, live classes, everything, community, everything into one single seamless platform. So cool. Now you might be wondering why evolve the brand now? Well, New Zealand has significantly grown since its launch. We're not just new anymore. We are an established and powerful, and we are a platform and constantly innovating. So we wanted to. So this evolved New Zealand logo, we wanted to establish as a creator's toolbox. So this New Zealand is basically the creator's toolbox. The symbol represents our core idea, New Zealand as your creator's toolbox. The brand identity reflects the maturity and the comprehensive nature of what New Zealand is today, a complete ecosystem, like an operating system for online education, to create and sell courses and coaching and community and so on. So it basically reaffirms our commitment to being an all-in-one solution for course creators and coaches. You'll see all the different colors and all the color scheme that you're going to see. We're going to change all of our branding everywhere that you can see. I think already a website has been changed. So yeah, very excited to announce the new logo. Basically, it's New Zealand as a creator's toolbox, as your toolbox. All the tools that you need coming together to make one single online platform, one single platform where you don't have to pay subscription for every single service. Now that we have unveiled our new logo, let's talk about, just quickly talk about all the color palettes that we'll be using. So I'm not going to go through in detail through all of this. So you can see all the colors that you'll see from us, all the different font styles and so on, all the graphics, all the different illustrations you're going to see, all the styles, all the social media. Zenler social media is also going to get all these branding, outdoor and especially for those looking for who love Zenler swags. These colors really pop on the swags. They're vibrant, purple, yellow. It's a great way to show your Zenler stars off, right, David and Kevin?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just taking this to a next level. And I know in the group, some of you guys might be like, "Oh, I don't really care about the branding and all those things."
Yeah,
But for a platform to stay ahead and to still stay competitive, these changes need to know. We were very sympathetic to the old Z because we know that you guys love it. But there gets to a point where you've got to look at it and you've got to say, okay, this needs a complete change. We need to be putting things in so that you can still holding our roots, but also showing what the platform is doing. So for me personally, being from the design background, this is a bigger thing to me because I work for Zenler than anything else. All the things that we got on the roadmap features coming out. Personally, I think for the platform, this will be the biggest thing because people will see it and
yeah.
they will be attracted to it and they will come into the platform. What does that mean to you guys? That means that more money is coming into the platform, so development happens faster. So it's a really important thing that you are looking the part and competing or surpassing the competition. And with this new palette, this new styling that we've got here will really push us to that point. So it's a big thing. In my eyes, one of the biggest things we've done this year.
I think Kayla's nailed it. That the old branding we now need to keep mint and vintage. We'll be able to sell it in 20 years' time on eBay for 100 grand. An old
Yes.
Zenler Founders t-shirt, right? It's going to be worth a fortune.
Yeah,
You can't get one no more.
$1 million. Yeah. Yes. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you guys are going to love the new swag, so we might have some swag giveaways soon, right, David and Kevin? So watch out for that.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
definitely, definitely. We've got
So
we've still got the AI summit, so we're going to give some swag away from that. So that's going to go out. But we've also got the community workshop that Kevin ran, me and Kevin run, and I'm sure we're going to run a second part of that, and then we'll maybe do a competition for there. So you might get your hands on some new swag.
yeah, and again, if you look at the New Zealand website, we just changed it, so we'll see the new branding there as well. So it's been ages, it's been on our plate since a long time because we were really not bothered about website. We didn't bother even changing it because we were just looking on creating the best platform. If we just kind of totally ignored that website kind of thing, So it is right time for us. We need to our website is now changed. So the New Zealand site. If you go to newzealand.com, you'll see the brand new site. Absolutely, we're continuously working on it, but you'll see that new design now. So we have also refreshed the Zenler admin for you. So we have the new branding flows nicely into the your admin side as well. But remember, if you're a big fan of old branding, you can still go back. Right to the top, there is a switch, there's a toggle to go back to the classic theme. So yeah, so we have kept both preferences. If you like the new design, you can continue using the new design, new theme. And if you want to go back to the old theme, you can always do that. Because we always want to make sure that we keep the transition smoother. And now you might be thinking, all of that looks great, but what does it mean for me as a Zenler user? Now that's a great question, right? But this evolution signifies our commitment to continuously improving and expanding our capabilities. You'll continue to access all the features and tools that you love, but with an enhanced user experience and interface. And remember, the brand evolution is just the first of our two big announcements today. That's right. We got some exciting announcements and news about our the community feature coming up that you don't want to miss. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to reveal something brand new for the community. We have seen instructors at various stages of their journey find success on the platform. What's particularly interesting is the community feature has been the number one requested feature, and it's been upvoted. It's been the most upvoted feature on the feedback portal, feedback.zenler.com. Now, for those who don't know about feedback portal, if you have a feature request, you can add it on feedback.newzenler.com or feedback.zenler.com, and then we'll prioritize it. The more users ask for a particular feature, we bump it up, and we prioritize that. So Zenler currently has the community feature. Although it is real time, it is still very basic, and it wasn't easy to run a proper Facebook style community on the platform. So people still had to rely on external tools like Mighty Network, School, Circle, and so on. So this feature, the community feature, has been the top number one requested feature and the top number one upvoted feature on the feedback portal. And it's not really that hard to see why that it's got 77 upvotes and it's at the top of the request pile. Here's a user saying that they like it more like they want to have the community work more like a Facebook-like community with rich member profiles, news feeds, and so on. That's one from Ori Institute. And Emma here says she wants to be able to approve posts before posting to her students. As her students are children and families, she wants to be able to approve posts because she wants to be able to have control over the post. Even in a tutorials, remember, we had someone coming in and post some random stuff, and we did not have the ability to decline that post or approve those posts. So even we felt we really wished we had that at that time. So she wants it on her site, and she wants it to work as one. And Marike says current community is still minimal basics, and she wants a fully featured community. Peggy here says she wants greater control on who can create posts. Michelle says she wants to be able to pin to top featured post. That was missing. So yeah, so we want you to say goodbye to the Facebook groups. So because Facebook groups has got privacy issues and distraction issues and so on. So I know there are lots of, so I know a lot of you have been looking for alternatives to Facebook group. Let's face it, and nobody wants to pay $100 to $200 separately just for community tools like Circle or Mighty Network, when we can provide you with the right tools and the whole fully featured community. Yeah, so we have got this covered. The new community feature is a one-stop solution right here within Zenler. Do you want to cue the video, David?
Accessing the new community couldn't be easier. Go into the Communities tab in your admin dashboard and simply go down to Community. This first page you will see your feed. This gives you a feed of all of the activities going on inside of your new community. If you check here, you'll see members inside of your communities. You can also click on the settings and change the title here, make it public or private, and also upload a logo that will appear here and the branding color here. If you click the plus button, you can create a category and you can add a new community. Let's create a category by clicking Create Category. Let's give this a name and a category tagline or subtitle.
Once this is done, click Continue. You will now have a new category that you will see. Let's now create a community. You can change the icon here. You can add it to a category that you've already set up by clicking the drop down and selecting the category. Let's call this one lead generation. You can make this public, private, or secret. Visible to joined members only. Only invited users or added by admin can view this community. Public is visible to all members on the site. If the site is public, non-members can also see. Anybody logged into the community can join directly. You can also make this private, visible to all members of a community site. If site is public, non-members can also see. Anybody logged into the community site can join directly to the community. Let's make it private. You can also hide the member count here. Click Continue. Now a new community has been set up in here under your category, Marketing Funnels. Inside here we can write a post and we can even add an image. Select an image and drop it in. We can add emojis as well. And you can see where you've posted. You can post this if you have more than one into this area. Let's click Post. Let's now click Post. And now we have created our first post inside of Zenler and its new community. If you click the image, you can see the image in full. The three little dots allow you to pin to featured, copy the link, edit the post, or even delete it. And you'll see your name of your member appears in there. If you click this, it will appear inside here as a preview. Now your members can reply in here, and they can like and comment on this post. You can even upload a video or a link inside this area as well. You can see which posts are featured, and you can see the members of this particular community. You can even search the community up here, and you can change the cover photo for your community. Let's click Cover Photo. This will allow you to select an image that you can use. It will automatically crop to the cover size. Just put it in a good location and click Add Photo. Now you'll see at the top of this particular community, lead generation, you now have this lovely cover photo, which you can remove and edit inside here. Let's pin this post now. Let's pin to featured. Now it's been pinned to featured, you're going to see under the featured tab that it appears inside here. And you'll also see that you have a nice little featured box in here. If you add any more, they will appear this side as a carousel option. This is the brand new communities inside Zenler. And remember, you can add more categories in here. And you can add more communities. Again, you have the same options. Select emails for it to appear in this category. I'm going to make this one public and click Continue. Now we can write a post inside here to appear in the About Emails community. And simply post. As you can see, while it posts, it changed colours before it's delivered to the page. You have the ability to like the post yourself, and other users can comment and like those posts. And if they are a member of more than one community, they're able in their dashboard to jump between the different communities. This is Zenler Communities. And you'll also see that top posts appear in the top post area. If you go back to home, you can also have an overview of what's been going on. Let's go to your feed and you'll see all of the feeds that you have inside here for easy management of multiple communities. In the feed section, you can also change the cover photo as well. This is Zenler Communities. So guys, I hope you love that new feature that we've created for you. So I can see lots of comments have come into the chat, Rakesh. Lots of people, as usual, people ask, can I have this? Can I have that? Now, look, the thing is that this is massive change because this is a full community area that can be locked out, can be made public. There's loads of little nuances to this that you probably don't appreciate at the moment, such as the fact that it will actually, you can actually index the path to your actual community. So some of those communities that you set up, you can actually have links going to them. This means that they're picked up by search engines. So it can be used as a lead generation. There's going to be a lot of videos we're going to do on this. We're going to show you exactly how to use it, with the fact that you can put video in there, you can drop links in there, you can style your post, you can pin and spotlight your posts just like you can in Facebook, but it's your own community, guys. You know, it's actually your own.
What's the thing about communities that you're finding the most exciting right now? For me, it's the unified feed, right? The feed where all of the communities, all of the categories, it's all in one place. I can just scroll straight through that, and that's in app as well. So I'm really looking forward to that because it's a massive pain to have to go click in that one, have a look, click in that one, go and have a look, click in, especially if you've got multiple communities running at the same time for different courses or cohorts or anything like that. But so for me, that having that one feed where I can look there along with the featured part in the community, they're the two bits that I'm really looking forward to getting more involved in. I think they're going to be massively well used. We use the featured area in Facebook a lot because that's what we deem as important for you, the Zenler users. We put a post up, we feature it. You know, if you're scouting through, because we've got really busy community, then it can suddenly get very overwhelming. So a lot of users just go to the featured area and look there, and you can do that too in the new community area. So just feature your posts that are really valuable to your people, and then they can just literally go through there. So for me, they're the two bits. I'm really looking forward to getting more involved with those, and I think maybe going forward, Zenler will use its own community area maybe a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's the aim, to get everybody across. So because we know that there's a lot of users that don't like to use Facebook.
Yeah,
you know, we know that's a fact.
Yay!
So we're back.
Finally,
We're back.
I had to go back in. I don't know, something's wrong with Zoom today.
It's all good.
Zoom or Facebook, I can't figure out what. Cool. 1 second. Cool. Excellent. Yeah. So we have reimagined and revamped every aspect of community building, all packed into one single powerful, intuitive platform. What we just shown you is a result of months of hard work, user feedback, and cutting edge development. We took the latest and greatest practices. We created a solution that's so comprehensive. You wonder how you ever manage without it. Whether you are a seasoned creator, course creator or just starting out, the new community feature is going to be an absolute game changer for you and your business. It's robust, it's flexible, and designed with one goal in mind to help you create engaging and thriving communities. All right, let's talk about something that has been a major pain point for you guys. You have been juggling multiple platforms and burning money on separate community tools. Those days are over. With the new Zenler community feature, you can say goodbye to Facebook groups, all the privacy concerns with the Facebook groups, and provide a distraction-free zone for your students. And basically stop shelling out $100 to $200 per month just for community platforms, out there, just like Circle or Mighty Network. So because we have all of that built right within the platform. That's right. No more platform hopping for budget draining for communities. Everything you need, including community, right in Zenler. So every single feature is there, like multiple communities, real-time posts, real-time comments, nested comments. You can pin post to top post, featured posts, threaded discussions, and rich member profiles. Super powerful search. Index it really nice. So super fast search. You search for it. Just remember that it won't search your past history. It's going to search only from what you post today, what your students post today. We packed all the features that you love from all of those community platforms or Facebook groups and right into one single platform. So another thing is, let's talk about something that is going to make your community not just engaging, but easily discoverable, easily seen. We're talking about a SEO first approach, unlike some of the other community platforms out there that keeps your content hidden behind the login walls. Zenler's new community feature is built with SEO in mind. So the community tool, the community feature is built with SEO in mind. That means we want your content. If you wish to make your content public, your community public, we want it to be, and even you would want it to be discoverable or seen by Google. We want your public post to be listed on Google so that people can find you. That's right. If you choose to make your community public, every post, every discussion becomes an opportunity to attract new members. Imagine someone searching for a topic that you've discussed in a community, in a public community, and someone joins in from there. Boom. They can find your post on Google, your blog post, which is a public post, and then suddenly you got a potential new member. It's like having a 24/7 marketing machine working for you completely on an autopilot. But don't worry, we kept it flexible. You still have control over who sees what. You can make it public, you can make it private. You can have best of both worlds. Searchable content to grow your community, your private spaces for your members, only discussions. So this SEO first approach means more visibility, more organic traffic, ultimately more growth for your community and your business. Now let's dive into some of the powerful tools, management tools we built into the community feature. Before we know that, but because we know that running a thriving community is about more than just about giving a space to engage. First up, we got options for private, public, and even secret communities. That's right. You can choose exactly how visible and accessible you want your community to be. And for those who'd like to keep a close eye on things, we added post approvals. So we added post approvals, but member questionnaire, just like in Facebook group, and member approvals is coming. So if you guys see any missing feature, do not worry, we are working on it. So this is just a start. I know that you guys want a lot of things, other things as well. So do not worry, we have a solid foundation. We can easily add features that you want as well. So there's a saying that goes, content brings them, but community keeps them. It's simple but powerful. It's a secret source of member retention. This is something that we have seen time and time again across successful online course creators and memberships. Think about it. Your amazing content, your expertise, that's what initially attracts people to your course. But like Zenler community, it's a sense of belonging, the connections you make in the community, and the ongoing support that is found in the community that really gets them hooked onto the community. long term. With all the new community features, you're not just creating or delivering a course, you're creating an experience, you're creating an ecosystem for your students, for your learners, where students can connect with each other, share progress, ask questions, celebrate wins together. That's the kind of engagement that turns one-time students into lifelong customers and loyal customers. And the best part, the increased engagement and retention directly impacts your bottom line, right? So absolutely. So lower churn rates, higher lifetime value, and even word of mouth referrals, all fueled by a strong community, just like you see on the Zenler community, right? Last but not least, I also wanted to touch upon our community migration aspect. The approach that we took to migrate your old communities, your old course discussions, your lesson discussions, your assignment discussions to the new platform. What we see usually with other platforms is when we launch new community features, they typically ask users to start fresh and leave all the history behind. That wasn't never an option for us. Your community contains valuable discussions, your students' interactions, and your learning moments. So we took the longer path. We had to build custom tools to migrate everything. So migrating all of your data from old database to a new database, to the new structure, to the new code base, to the new infrastructure wasn't easy. So we took a lot of time to do that, just to make sure that you have all the activities in place, all the posts, all the course discussions, all the community threads, your activity histories, assignment discussions, your lesson community interactions. Yes, it took time, but we wanted to make sure we migrate them for you without you having to start from scratch. So when you log in, everything, you'll see everything, whatever you want to see, you should see them. And if you do not see them, I know there are some users who have reported, because there's been a big migration, there are some users who haven't got some of the communities migrated, some of the activities migrated. So talk to support, they will be able to sort you out. So remember, this is a massive migration. So but you have spent a lot of time and effort to make sure we migrate as much as possible. But if you have any issues with migration, if you don't see any old discussions and so on, you need to talk to support. Support will be able to help you out. Not here on the chat, please. Yeah, so now I know what you're all thinking. That sounds great. That's all sounds great, but when can we get our hands on it? Well, the exciting news is it is available for you. The wait is over. The new community features are available right now for you. We already migrated all of the communities into the new platform. As of today, all our pro and premium members can start using these amazing tools, amazing community tools. And if you're on one of our paid plans, you can start dive in and start building your community immediately after this live stream. And no need to wait and no need to pay extra. It's all included. It's all included in your current subscription. We believe so strongly in the power of community that we want to make sure all our users has access to all the tools that you have right away. This is a way of saying thank you for being a part of the platform. And so whether you're a course creator or a coach, you can start leveraging community today. Who's excited to log in and explore the new feature, guys?
Yeah, I think we've got quite a few people saying that they love it. They're asking if certain features can be added inside there and stuff, but we've got it. Basically, you've got everything you need.
Yeah.
I mean, things like live streaming and stuff like that might come along later. This is the first iteration. So it's a major change. And like Rakesh just told you there, I think we're the only platform that would actually do such a major release and migrate all your old data into the new system. I can't tell you how long that took to do. It was a massive job to move every single person's communities already built and to take them across into the new community. So jump in there and have a look, have a play around. There's going to be a lot more videos coming out. You'll notice that me and Kevin run a community workshop a month ago, and we were planning to run one more community
think we lost David there.
David's gone.
Cool. I think hopefully he can come back. So let's
Yeah, we are planning to run one more community session just to go over and adapt what we've already been through into the new platform, so you can see how we can adapt that. Oh, he's back.
He's back. We can't hear you, David.
Yeah, sorry guys. Just my internet's cutting on and off.
Yeah.
So it's a big job. Go and have a play. Me and Kevin are going to be back showing you how to use the new communities, and there's going to be a lot more stuff built around this, but it's a great feature.
Cool, excellent. And so basically with the community, all the community features that's built in, you're not only saving money, but also you're also getting in. You're also able to provide a seamless, integrated experience for your members. So one platform for your course, your marketing, and now a robust community, all under one roof. It's simpler for you to manage. It's smoother for your members to navigate, and you have total control of your community. If you always can turn post approvals on, so you can make sure your posts have high quality content that goes in, just to make sure your community quality is high. Yes, you got all the tools that you got. I know there's lots of bells and braces like schedule posts and other things that people have mentioned. So we will work on that. Do not worry. But this is this is just a start. So I think let's take a look at the chat and see. Carol says, love the top post too. Excellent. Karen says, this is awesome. Carol Robbins says, search bar will be so handy. Yeah, I think search bar will search through your entire discussions, your comments, your discussions. So basically, be indexing every single text that you put in there. Right? If you put a word called David, it's going to search for that. It's going to go to that post.
Can I just clarify that for people and make the comparison so they fully understand what that means? Because we're skirting over it like it's a nice to have feature. This is actually a really awesome feature. Let's look at Facebook, for example. So Facebook, we can have public groups. They're not findable in the search engines because Facebook keep it a closed ecosystem. So it's public on Facebook only. It's not public in search. If you go, the only element of Facebook that is findable in a search engine is a page, but not the content on a page. So actually, if you look at Facebook and all the effort you put into your groups and public groups, people may find you in there, but you do not get found outside of that environment. And what we're doing here is saying you will be found outside of your environment if you set your community to public. And not only the name of the community, but the posts and the content within that community. That's actually a really big deal. Somebody said, well, what's the SEO in that? That is the SEO. When you write your posts and you have your conversations, SEO nowadays is a lot of conversational search, right? So it will naturally become part of that. And let's not just take our word for it. Let's test it out, right? I did this with the blog feature when it first came out. We tested it. I proved that it could be found, right? It was 4 months later and I showed you the stats. We'll do the same with communities, and I encourage you to do it too. Go and test it and come back to us in a month and see what's found in Google, because I think you might be surprised.
So your content is almost working like a blog. So each of your posts, which is public, is findable on Google. So that's super amazing. That works like
it's exactly like that, but it's even better than that, because the people that are contributing to your posts in there will be found too. So they're actually helping you be found. So it's not just you doing all the hard work, it's your community contributing to you being found. I don't know of many other places that can happen. So that's really, really a spectacular feature, and don't dismiss it. It's very, very powerful. So if you're looking to build a community as well, consider having at least one public facing community, because that will help you.
Kundi says, love the categories. Vania says, can we have a tab inside Zenler communities for courses? I think we're going to integrate courses and and communities in a better way. So we're going to do that. So we're going to have in courses, you'll see in a tab for communities. So communities, you're going to see a tab for courses. So yeah, we're going to do all of the changes. Fiona says, awesome, just what I've been waiting for. Anna says, I can't wait to attend the new community session. Carol says, yeah, I think I already covered that. Fiona says, amazing, it looks awesome, just what I wanted. Joey says, wahoo. Tiny has a question. Afraid seeing old discussions and all inline discussions would be confusing, especially their option to show all the old stuff. Not sure whether I understand the question. So, David, do you understand the question about Tanya? I'll come to that
There's
later.
quite a few comments about live streaming into the community, and of course that's not available right now directly in the community. But remember, if you're pro or premium, you have access to community. You've got such an array of live features anyway. There's no reason why you can't direct them within your own system. So in a community, if you're doing a live just for them, you can set it up in your live area, share the link into that community and get them to morph over. You can use it as a workaround, although you won't go live directly in it, you will still be in the same platform. So it's a workaround for now that will work perfectly well.
Yeah, you can either post your Zoom links onto the community, or we have an option to add video, YouTube video. So if you're streaming to YouTube, you can and add that video so that goes into the community. So,
yeah, don't worry about that. I think we're going to we'll produce a lot of videos showing you exactly how you can utilize all the features within Zenler, like to go to courses, to go straight into live settings, and all of these things. How to put videos in there. There's going to be a ton of resources for you guys to grab. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, because we're going to cover it. Kevin will come up and do Zen pop up and put stuff out there. So it'll be a load of stuff coming out. Don't worry, guys.
Cool. Anna says, this month will be my 5th renewal. There's never been a year that I regret staying with Zilla. Thanks, Anna. Joey says, community in my previous post attached links in the upgrade. I'm not seeing any post. Lauren says, it's awesome, but not suitable for any course communities I run. So I need to set up a new community as lead magnet. Valuable content, right? I think these are the kind of stuff that we can look into all these workshops, right, David? There's lots of questions around how we can set up and how we can run community and so on. So,
absolutely, yeah. I mean, me and Kevin were running that community workshop, and I think we were going to do another one, weren't we, Kevin? So we can run it and have you guys. We'll send an email out to you, and you can all come in and ask your questions, and we'll just go through exactly how to use it, and more importantly, how to use it with what's already been taught to you. Because there's a lot of things that we were talking, so maybe a lot of you haven't seen the community workshops that me and Kevin were running, but that was really key points. We touched on literally everything that you could do with a community, and it was for this, okay? It was for this.
yeah.
So we'll run that. Me and Kevin will run that, and we'll send a mail out to you all.
Can we ask, would love to be able to reorder the communities? So currently you can't reorder them, but we will be adding a feature where you can drag and drop and reorder that. So all those little features that you don't see right now, do not worry. We are on it. We will be publishing updates quite soon. Geraldine says, I'm excited and ready to sign up for David and Kevin's community workshop part 2. Cool. I think I covered pretty much all the questions on chat, David and Kevin.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys excited? Are you excited? Give us the big thumbs up for this, because this is massive. When you start using it, I think it looks amazing.
Yeah. I think if you take a look if you log into tutorials community, you should see the new community. So you'll see it in all the glory with all the categories and everything. So is there a list of new features, LED? Do we have them, David? Is there a list of new features for the community?
Not the features within the community. Well, there's
Yeah,
yeah, I mean we can do it. It's just it's a community, so you know
yeah,
you can type, you can pin the post. I think that it's a good idea that we do that and we add that on because we haven't added it into the feature matrix yet. So we need to do that as well. You know, it's so fresh. This is so fresh, this stuff that you're getting it, you're getting it. So we need to add all those things on because there will
yeah.
be more things added, like Rakesh mentioned. There's lots of things like ordering stuff and adding extra things in the community. But this is the first major step. It is a pretty nice looking community. So now you guys can really try it all out, and you know you can sell your communities as well. That was a question that came up a week ago, and I was saying to, I can't remember who it was, but they were asking if they could sell a community membership, and I was like, don't do it, just wait, because we've got this coming up. So this will be something we show as well, how you can actually sell a community and have that as a course.
Yeah, and also we'll build pricing right into the community as well, so you don't have to bundle it with the course and so on. So we're going to add that as well. So because we're currently working on new pricing options as well. Cool. So everyone
Yeah.
loves the community. So Alexandra says yes. Carol says yes. So pleased. Crystal says yes. Pinby says love it. Amazing says Diana. So many of them.
The thing with
Ashley,
like all of these features is just go and have a play.
yeah,
Go and play with it. Go back to the community workshop David and I did, see what you can implement. We'll be doing some little pop-ups here and there, just featuring different elements of it, and then we'll have the workshop before you know it. And by then you'll have sort of got familiar with it. That gives the Edco team a little chance just to catch up, get some other stuff out, and then before you know it, you're roaring into 2025, and you get into grips with how this community works. Often by just playing and trying it out, get a few people that you know and trust that's in your area, some of your students or friends, just get them to pop in, add them in, see what their experience of it is, and remember to test it yourself. It's always test yourself. Go in as a student, as a community member, as well as an admin, just to see it from the other side, how it works. Or what happens if I comment on that as a community member against what happens if I comment as an admin. You know, and all of those all the things that we've spoke about for years on how to look at these new things. And we will be there supporting you. Of course, Rakesh has already mentioned we've got the live support desk that runs every week. You can come in and ask questions there. We're going to have pop-ups. We're going to have workshops. There's going to be plenty of opportunity for us to show you the more refined version of how to use it. But until then, just dig into it. Have a go. Have a play. There's nothing you can do wrong.
Yeah, you can't really
yeah,
break anything. So it's like
yeah,
if you build a category, if you build a community in that category and you're testing it as a test student and you decide that you want to completely delete it out, you can. Obviously, don't delete it out if you've got people in there and you've brought them in from a course. Okay, so be careful, especially with your
yeah,
existing communities, because like we said, we've migrated everything in. But if you want to create new ones, you can, and you can lock those off to privates and no one else sees them. So you've got secret, private, or public. You've got those three things in there. You've got three categories, and of course you can apply your logo. You can apply your branding color as well, so it all looks good. It's all self-contained, and you should be up and running. It's like Kevin said, just play with it. Have a play. It's good fun.
yeah.
And
I
remember,
think
this
that,
could be a value add to what you've already got. So if you've not
yeah,
had a community before, because you're like, oh, you know, my people hate Facebook, and you know what was there before wasn't really what you were looking for, this could be a chargeable addition to what you've been selling with your courses. So you could now go in, poll your people, go, right, you've been in my courses, we're doing this, we're running a membership or whatever. Would you like to be now in an active community around this topic? Bomb. Instantly, you've
yeah,
got people coming in and paying you. And people will pay to be in a community with features, even half the features we've got in there, people would pay for that, right? To be in that environment. So you're in a really strong position to now monetize this, just like we did on the Black Friday deal. You know, look at where the value is financially as well for you, as in to give extra value to your people, right? and build upon that. So if you've been frightened to do a community before, go back to the training, look at how you can monetize it, poll your people, get some founding members in, and start building it over Christmas. Right? What a great thing to walk into 2025 with.
Yeah, exactly. I think Greg is saying, someone was saying that, I think someone is saying, please add code snippets. I think, I can't remember who was it. Please add code snippets, and Greg has +1 on that. And Greg is saying, then you can add live stream from YouTube in the feed. Greg, you can already add live stream on the feed. To click on add video, you can add YouTube there. So just stick in your live stream, the YouTube URL, and your live stream goes inside their community. That is already built in, so you can already do that. Do you plan a Zenler community using your own own platform, especially replacing Facebook? Scott, that's a plan. We already have a community. If you look at tutorials community, we are using that. So, but yeah, we will look at that as well. Trust me. Geraldine says, thank you, Zenler team, for working so hard to upgrade the community feature. This is going to transform and increase my engagement. Many are not on Facebook, so I've been patiently waiting. Yes, a lot of people don't want to come off Facebook. So this is a great option. Tanya, I think, has some issue with the school migration. Tanya, please talk to support. I know there are a couple of few schools, few sites who have some issues with migration. Just talk to support. They will be able to help you out. Crystal says, thank you guys for the live and all the explaining. Ashley was out, so he missed out on it. So he can catch up on the replay, I guess. Yeah, I think we covered everything on the chat, David and Kevin.
Fantastic. Yeah. So guys, I hope you like this, and I hope it was you're excited, and you think this has been of value to you. We just think it's amazing. The especially upboard. I love the branding, but the communities is amazing as well. And at the beginning, you remember Rakesh was saying, I felt like a kid at a candy store. Well, that was looking at this. I was like, wow, this is so cool.
Yes.
And it's like Facebook, and I think we're going to have because we know there's a lot of our users that are not on Facebook, so we need somewhere to take them. So we're going to take them into our community and use that more. And it's just great. Just have a play around with it. As Kevin said before, it's really easy to use. Like everything in Zenler, we really think of the ways to make things as simple as possible for you to use and not to get lost in those complexities. And for you guys that have used other platforms, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It was funny. I was actually talking to my wife the other day, and she was saying some people ask questions like oh, this is there or this is there. How do you use this? And usually those people, Zenler is the first time they've come into this platform, because people that have used other platforms are coming to Zenler. They're going, yippee! This is so easy for me to use. It's quite funny because that came from my wife as well, and she's not a course creator. So great to be here. This has been amazing.
Yeah, I think this has been amazing. And this is just a start. As I said, the revamp system has made it possible to deliver you more updates. So you got so many updates lined up. We had a lot of updates was being held up due to community. So now that community is out, watch out. You're going to get more updates from us quite soon. Cool. I think let's wrap up, right? Cool. Anything to add, David and Kevin?
No, not really very much to add. David and I will go through the chat. We will look at how that's going to form the workshop for next year. If there's specific things people covered, regarding communities, then stick them in the chat and we'll look at incorporating that in. I'm sort of thinking a community challenge where we build and monetize a community within 3 days. I'm very, you guys know me, I'm very much on this is how you make money by doing this, because the more you make, you can continue to invest in this platform as well. You've got to make money out of it, right? So that's the next workshop that's coming up next week, but also for the community one next year, we'll look at creating a paid for community and how that the difference between that and some of the other types of communities. But keep the comments coming into the chat and we'll incorporate those elements in, I think. And that will be quite exciting.
Yeah, and I think we'll push the envelope on that. We'll show you all the bells and whistles, exactly what you can do. Also, Kevin, are we going to be running a Christmas office hours special this year?
We hopefully will be. I need to gather the troops because we normally have everybody on for it. So I think that will be quite fun.
Whole team,
We're only a couple of weeks out from Christmas, so let's do it the week before, maybe on the Thursday or Friday before the Christmas. Don't forget we've got the workshop, which you lot, now this is out, I can start to promote, which is starting next week, which is the New Year's Day sale workshop. So I'm giving you assets to build more things to sell for New Year's and how we can bundle that together and promote and get it out there. The Black Friday one was a raging success. Somebody made 78 sales that I saw on what we'd given them in that workshop, which is amazing, right? That's 78 new paying customers you got over a 4-day period. That doesn't happen that often, right? So that was really, really good. So that's going to be replicated hopefully with the New Year's Day one, but we'll talk more about that in office hours when that comes up on Friday. But yeah, a Christmas special. It won't be this week, the Christmas special. It's too short notice, but maybe in the week before Christmas, I think towards the end of that week, we'll try and organise one. And we tend to do something a little bit special. And if you're all really, really lucky and I can twist Rakesh's arm, we might even get some new swag to give away on that Christmas special.
Why not?
Let's see what you've got to do to get it. It's not just to turn up, show up and put your hand up. We'll ask you to do something for it. But don't worry, we'll give you a bit of advance notice. But that could be the first lot of swag giveaway on the new branding. How's that sound? I think that's pretty special.
Are we not? Kevin? Are we not
special.
going to give away the boxes of old Zenler swag first?
Just getting rid of the old ones, yes.
No, we need to give away some new swag, right? So people can come on and brag about it. That they're the first ones to get it. Yeah, everybody likes bragging rights, right?
Yes.
Very cool.
So yeah, I think that's where we are with it. But yeah, look out for that. It will be in the events area in Facebook as always when that's going to happen. And we'll give you a brief itinerary of what's going to go on the Christmas special as well. But yeah, I'm hoping all of the team will be available.
Hoping so. Cool.
Fantastic.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for joining us live and hope to catch up soon. Live again.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Have a great one.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.